Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu has said he will terminate the ceasefire deal with Hamas unless their hostages are returned by midday on Saturday. This comes as US President Donald Trump meets with the King of Jordan in Washington. That's been happening in the past couple of hours. Our Middle East correspondent Eric Torchek joins us now from Istanbul, and North American correspondent Carrington Clark is in Washington for us. To you, Eric, first. What exactly has the Israeli Prime Minister said, and does this mean the ceasefire deal is dead or at least in some real danger here?
Bridget, he's said that if our hostages are not released by Saturday, then Israel will resume intense fighting in Gaza and will continue until the Palestinian militant group Hamas is defeated. There was some speculation about whether he was echoing Donald Trump in saying all hostages must be released by Saturday. He didn't specify the number of hostages, but since then the Israeli newspaper Haaretz has said an Israeli official has confirmed the Prime Minister meant all of the hostages must be released by Saturday or the fighting will resume. And the Israeli military has begun reinforcing its deployments inside and around Gaza and mobilising reservists. So yes, it looks like the ceasefire is in grave danger. Hamas has said it doesn't listen to threats. It doesn't really have anywhere to go because the hostages are its only leverage to continue the ceasefire. So it's unlikely to comply with this demand, and this means you've got hundreds of thousands of people who've moved from the south to the north, don't have appropriate shelter, and the United Nations is warning that famine conditions in Gaza might have retreated, but they will return very, very quickly if conflict in the territory resumes.
To you, Carrington. Now, President Trump and the King of Jordan made some comments after that meeting recently. What did King Abdullah have to say about Trump's plan for Gaza? Because his perception on this proposal is really crucial, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So Donald Trump did invite King Abdullah of Jordan here to the White House. We just a few minutes ago saw King Abdullah leave the West Wing. Donald Trump was there to see him off. And we did have some moments with them in the Oval Office where they were asked questions, particularly about Donald Trump's proposal that the Palestinians in Gaza should be moved out of that strip of land into other places. Today he specified that he believed a parcel of land in Jordan and a parcel of land in Egypt might be appropriate. King Abdullah demurred every time he was asked about Donald Trump's plans. We have previously seen the Jordanian administration say that the Jordanian kingdom say that they do not want to see the movement of Palestinians out of the Gaza Strip. He seemed reluctant to reject Donald Trump to his face, but Donald Trump repeated that this was his ambition. He said that America would take the Gaza Strip, they will hold the Gaza Strip, and that they will cherish it. When asked what authority America had to do so, he just said US authority. Now, we did hear from the Jordanian king that he was waiting to hear Egypt's proposal about what they believed should happen with the Gaza Strip, and that the Arab countries that neighbour Israel will also be talking to try to come to a position before giving their own proposal to the American president.